Point here wants a husband, real quick.
God willing.
So everyone, right? So this husband that you want, do you know what he wants?
Oh yeah.
What does he want?
Well, he wants some good food. He wants me to.
Okay, good food. What else?
He wants to laugh every day. He wants somebody to be sweet and shit. He wants somebody to bring him peace and all of that.
Yeah.
Fold his clothes. All of that good assistant type shit, you know. Yeah.
That's it?
Oh no, a lot more, you know, but assistant type shit, it encompasses
He wants a good mother.
A lot of shit. Yeah,
somebody that could be
that you know that he can trust, that could potentially be a good mother.
Could raise his children.
He wants somebody that'll fuck him every day.
Someone who has good genes.
Right? Somebody, yeah.
Do you know what your husband wants generally?
He better want me.
Okay. What things can you add to his life then?
I mean, everything she just said. Everything. She literally went down the list of what every girl needs to provide and what a husband wants.
I want to hear it in your own words.
Somebody that can nurture the home, somebody that can cook, somebody that can clean, somebody that can upkeep himself, somebody that can provide a mental and peace mind to a man and keep him focused. Somebody that can, as well as a man, provide for the woman, but mostly like somebody that can be slutty too in the bed, like everything. Like from being to the sluttiest to being to the finest to being the classiest to being everything that what a man wants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking
Respectfully.
What does your husband want generally?
I don't have one, so
when you do,
when I get ready to find one, when I get ready to find a husband or get ready for that, then I'll figure it out. But I'm not really looking for a husband right now. I'm very career oriented, so I want to.
You said you're 30, right?
Yes, 30.
How long are you gonna wait for this husband to appear?
As long as I want. Is there like a cutoff date?
You know, eggs.
Do I have what?
Don't eggs go rotten?
What's I gonna do with the husband?
Don't they spoil?
She could freeze them.
Could do whatever. Yeah. What does it do with the husband? What if he doesn't want kids?
What if he does?
What if he does not?
What if he does?
And if he doesn't?
And if he does?
Then okay, we'll figure it out then. But what if he doesn't?
I think we can ask a simpler question. Do you think you're more attractive to the man of your dreams right now?
Who's the man of my dreams? I haven't met him or I'd be with him.
Okay. Well, a guy that checks off a lot of check marks for women, do you think he would find you more attractive now at 30 or later on when you're ready to settle in maybe
when I'm
say
ready.
5 years?
When I'm ready.
So you think you're going to have higher dating value or you're going to be more attractive to the man in 5 years versus now?
I'm going to be able to devote more time to the man that I'm looking for in 5 years versus now. Yes, because like I said, I'm very career oriented and I'm working on that. I don't have that time to focus on being with someone. Being with someone doesn't complete me. I don't need that. And that's okay. It's just not my focus right now.
Now, do you think men in general or the man that you want will want or care about your career or your status or earning potential?
Yeah, absolutely. And how he can elevate that.
So you think men care about a woman's status and career?
Status is in what? Like, is she...
Where she stands in society, her ability to earn money.
Like, is she a teacher? Is she a stripper? I mean, they care. Of course they care. But...
You think they care about career and income?
I would hope that they care. Not that as much as care,
Is the question not what you hope, do they?
Yes. Yes, there are
so?
some that do, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to pay all the bills?
Am I?
Yeah.
What do I look like? If I live alone, yeah, I pay them, yeah. But if
you're
I'm married to someone, then...
You're not? So you're working all this time and energy into your career to
leave a legacy. Yes, to leave a legacy behind for my sister and my nephews, yes.
Do you want children?
I personally don't really want children, no. Okay. I have epilepsy, so I don't really want to pass that down. But I have 2 amazing nephews. I have 2 boys, 5 and 2, my sister's sons, and I love them and I would leave everything to them. I'm not worried about looking for a man to have a kid with. I'm fine. I'm here to work on me, and finding a man isn't necessarily I need that in life, I'll find them along the way and that's great, but I don't need it.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, I like it.
Very wishful thinking.
She doesn't need him. Got it.
I would argue he doesn't need her in return either.
That's fine.
If you're going to make money for yourself, like men, I mean, in general, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but men really don't care about your socioeconomic status, your money, your career, or your title. Men don't care at all.
Yeah.
Which men? All men? 100% in the world?
I would say on a balance of probabilities, men typically don't care about a woman's career, and the man that you want that has the ability to actually take care of you, pay the bills, where you're in a situation where you're electively working, he definitely doesn't care about your career.
Well, that's not the man that I would want. So
Okay, so you want a 50-50 partnership, like you said before?
And you're not paying no bills.
No one even said that. No one even said that. Like, it's not about 50-50 paying bills. You just like a what? I don't even know what the fuck you asked me. What?
I think she's
Fantastic.
right though, because
Yeah, like-
the right man would find her. You know.
Yeah, like I'm not like oh my god, husband, please find me, make my life
Yeah.
complete. I need a man to make me complete. Like I like to work, I like to create art. Like you're here creating what you like to create, art, right? Or a podcast. Maybe it's not art to you, maybe it's whatever the fuck it is to you. But this is what you like to do. I want to work. I want to do what I like to do too. And like I don't have to be like, hey, husband, help me work. And
Yeah,
you care about this?
A
or
man creating
no?
something or creating a legacy is a lot different than a woman doing it.
Sure.
Because the thing is that a woman takes a
So?
man's last name on. Why? Because she wants to be a part of his legacy. A man doesn't take a woman's last name on because he doesn't care about her legacy. That's my point. Women don't really create legacies. Men do. That's why women want to be a
Maybe
part
you
of that.
haven't
And that's
met
why
women
women
that create
That's why women chase
legacies.
men that are better than themselves in general.
I think it's more of like a mentor thing. Like I like men that do better than me because it pushes me to do more.
Congratulations,
can
that's
teach
you and every
me.
other female.
There you go.
Yeah,
Which proves my point.
So it's not
that we want
half-half.
people to be able to teach us.
That's every female, which is my point.
Shouldn't we want that? You don't want to learn anything from your partner?
From a
If
girl.
I'm the mentor, then I mean,
Do you know everything? You can't be like, I can't learn anything from her.
I mean, to be honest,
She's
with you,
just here.
women don't really understand masculine
idiots.
problems or the burden of performance for men. We have very different roles and life experiences.
Of course.
Which, I mean, I was going to kind of get to that here because a lot of you guys said before the top of the show, I asked a couple of questions. I said, who is a prized and healthy relationship, man or woman? Some of you said men, some of you said women. And then I asked, who is it harder to attract? A man attract a woman or a woman attract a man, right? Or whatever, the opposite. And then I also asked, who gets further, an average woman in dating or an average man? And most of you guys said an average woman. And then most of you also said it's harder for a man to be attractive to women. So my thing is, if most of you agree that it's harder for an average man and it's harder for men to be attractive and attract the opposite gender in general, how is it that the woman is the prize?
Sorry. is it
Can
mute?
I interject?
Yeah, sure, please.
I thought it was on mute.
How is a woman the prize when the man has to go through a lot more to become attractive in the first place to attract a woman?
I think because having a wife and having a woman that will bear your children and raise those children and breastfeed those children and nurture them for years while you are providing, I think that goes into play with the legacy that they're leaving as well. If you have a crazy broad that you knocked up, that is just, your life is over.
But I can make the argument that as a higher status man with my stuff together, a new girl turns 18 every day. Because the thing you just mentioned, you basically boiled down the female's role to bearing a child and bringing them to term, which a young, attractive girl who's an impressionable, that isn't a hoe, that hasn't been through a lot of life experiences, can provide.
I think it's more so a factor of like, if you find a really great girl that like takes care of herself and she supports you and she's quiet, she doesn't embarrass you, she like listens to you, she takes care of your home, like she takes care of your children, like she does everything that she's supposed to be doing in her role as a
Now,
wife.
let me ask you a question. All these traits that you just mentioned, being submissive, quiet, not annoying, etc. What's easier to find? That or a guy that is a leader, competent, attractive enough for you, that checks all the other check marks that you want, confidence, ambition, good looking, in shape. Who has to bring? Yeah. What's harder to find?
Okay, so I feel like
here we go.
No. I feel like women today are very masculine, and I feel like they're very masculine because there is a lot of men nowadays that are very feminine.
I was just going to say that, please.
They're masculine in the United States, but men have the ability to go other places.
Well, yes, of course.
So realistically speaking, what's more common? The woman you described or the man I described?
The woman I described for sure, but
okay,
I mean,
so then who is the prize for real then?
Men
There you go.
Yeah, well,
and here's another thing too, since some of you guys were saying, oh, numbers. So I wrote a whole book about this, Why Women Deserve Less, where I go over these numbers, but I'll just summarize it real quick so that we don't go over the entire book. So right now, 1 in 3 men, because you guys were saying, oh yeah, an average man can get further. The reality is that 1 in 3 men right now is either a virgin or hasn't had sex in a year. Have any of you not had sex in a year? Involuntarily?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No,
my
you
choice.
voluntarily are choosing to not have sex.
Well,
correct?
yeah, I mean,
Yes.
but if
Yes,
I
that's my
had
point.
my choice, I wouldn't be.
Exactly. If
Yeah,
I
but you're-
had
It's just
consistent
like-
dick that
But
was
you can
safe,
go, but you can go get laid any second, right?
but the
Yeah.
quality of the lay is not
But the point
But
is
you
that
can.
it's voluntary.
Correct.
It's
Okay.
an
My argument with the
energy.
men is that a lot of times it's involuntary.
Okay.
So
Yeah, they have no choice.
she leaving?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can I go to the bathroom?
I think she's going. Let's see here. I'll wait till she comes back so we can make our points here.
Some chats?
Bad timing, Chris. All right.